Welcome to Team the Card Rant number 2!
It's been a while, and we're going to bring this very entertaining rant, because it's going to be very entertaining.
About fanservice.
Yes, because everyone knows what that is.
Yes.
So we all know in any anime, there's always a hot anime girl to keep the game or the show interesting. And in this game, the epitome of fanservice is Dark Magician Girl. And we know this because there's the OCG one with all the cleavage, and all the American ones with different arts. But yet, we all still are compelled to want this card. Why is that? Because it's a fucking girl with tits.
Or, like, seemingly invisible ones that are still, you can still notice, but whatever.
I know.
Now we move on to the next one,
Well,
which is like its cousin.
It's a little version.
Well, before we do,
Oh, okay.
we still gotta go a little bit more in depth about
Yes.
these cards. We pay, it's worth money because it's a girl, which is
Yes.
stupid.
Which is stupid. This is like what, $20? This card easily sells for $20. Why? Because some big, fat, ugly, smelly dude will pay for it. You can't get this card away from a big, fat, ugly dude's binder.
I know you wouldn't want it because of what he may have done with it.
You'll probably
That's
see
true.
you'll probably see that fat smelly dude at the next regional you go to. Trust me, you'll see him.
But the
You'll
thing
see him.
is,
You'll see him.
it's fine when it's in an anime, but when you apply it to a card game, that's when it gets ridiculous.
Yeah.
And here are more examples.
We got Magician's Valkyria, but Dark Magician Girl's cousin.
The younger girl of the Dark Magician Girl. This is what perverts look at when they want to see little girls instead of younger, older women. I don't know.
But it gets worse.
It gets worse. It
Alright.
gets worse. Much worse.
Alright, now we move on to people's fascination for
Needles.
needles. And we all know what this is. It's Injection Fairy Lily.
Injection Fairy Lily.
Have you seen an anime when she's summoned, she's on top of the fucking needle.
It doesn't help the fact that they had to edit it in the American audience.
And it made it a rocket, which is a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yes, and they cannot. You can't take this out of a fat, ugly, smelly dude's binder. Why? Try taking it. Try taking it. You will not be able to. Why?
The only defense for Injection Fairy Lily is that it's actually a decent
It's actually
card,
a good card.
But the thing is, it doesn't deserve to be worth like $15. Unlike these, which like they kind of suck. Obviously they suck.
You don't deserve it to be even more.
It don't deserve to be more than like, I don't know, $5
All
for
right.
a theme day. I don't know what. I don't know.
And then we move after Injection, and we got Toon Gemini, which
How do people find this attractive? It's just a round circle on the chest. I don't see how that's very attractive.
That's
It's
funny.
a cartoon. It's drawn in a very cartoon way.
It's funny because Konami didn't even edit the card.
They didn't edit it. Why? Because they thought, how can people make this perverted?
exactly.
But yeah, people do, honestly. How do they do that?
Yeah, and now we got Harpy Queen.
One of the
Harpy
worst
Queen.
one of the worst examples of an expensive card that does not need to be expensive.
It's $15+ for a
15?
card that searches out a harpy's hunting ground.
A girl in lingerie
I mean,
is worth $15 that doesn't do shit.
I mean,
I'd rather
who the-
buy a Victoria's Secret catalog.
Who the hell plays Harpy decks anyways?
Who plays Harpy decks? I don't know.
Alright,
Not worth it.
now we got onto this one.
Goddess of Whim. Not worth as much, but it's still about $5 if you look online. Only one reason. Because of those right there.
Sad.
Tisk tisk.
Tisk. It's amazing how
It's a rare card, but the thing is, for all you fanboys that want them, it's in the next Gold Series. Have fun with that. Just keep it clean.
keep it clean.
And now we move on to Eotos, which is, well, ironically, there is people out there that fascinate over this.
How do people like change this like from a cool looking card, then they redraw it into something very sexual, and it's like, why would you do that?
Because they got the time. For
Because they got the time.
You know who
There-
we forgot? Fabled Grimrow.
Fable Grimroad, number one example. Okay, that card, you see it's a demon with feathers and whatnot, and yet people do this. They redraw it, they draw in the bikini and everything. Why do they draw that? Why? Because they're perverted.
Because they're perverted. And then,
The recent addition
In
is
recent edition,
to Team Fanservice,
woo,
the tour guide.
Tour guide. Oh
because
my
of
goodness.
that. People think the face is so cute, but it's just a freaking girl with a bust behind her. Like, really?
And that bus might have carried all the other Fanservice cards in there.
But
Probably
like,
does.
it's a $30 to $40 card, which at the moment is not doing anything.
Well, actually, it kind of is. The
No, it
the
isn't.
Dark World stuff.
Okay, that's for another video. We got contradicting people that think this card
I know,
is good.
but I will admit that some of its cost is contributed to that.
Cost
face.
is contributed to the face of the drawing. Why? I don't know. It's just people willing to pay money just because it's a cute card.
Whether or not the Exceed mechanic is gonna be broken or not, the card, I think a card player will be so.
They can be used in Dark World.
Well, it's a cool mat anyways, but you know what the number one mat is? The Akiza mat, right?
The Black Rose.
The Black Rose. Why? Why do you think it's worth that much?
Because there's a girl on it with tits.
Yes, because there's a girl on it.
If it was just a Black Rose Dragon mat, it'd be like, what, $50 most?
Yeah.
It doesn't help the fact that the Akiza mat with the Black Rose is made it a winner mat. That's like the reason why it's worth even more. But it's just because Yusei's girlfriend's on it, people want it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in buying any of these cards after we decharacterize all of them, feel free to make an offer, because we don't really care too much about these cards, but we know they hold some value.
Which is why we obviously have them.
Yes, not because we're contradicting ourselves or anything.
Feel free to leave in the comments description other cards that classify for this. We just want to see what
we basically just took a bunch of cards that we had in our collection, threw them on this table, and decided to talk about them.
Yeah.
But we don't have them all. I mean, Tech Genis Wonder Magician's probably one. But if there's anything else you guys feel should be...
Name a few more. Name a few more that you see
in the comments
fat,
section.
Ugly, smelly dudes collecting just because they're cute and paying you top dollar for it.
Yeah, just leave it in the comments. And
leave it in the comments.
We'll like to check back and see what we get.
And laugh at this.
Yeah. Alright. The all usual stuff, comment, rate, subscribe. I know it's been a while, but...
Yeah.
We figured we'd throw out something funny like this at you guys. Summer's almost coming up, so...
Get ready to get wrecked by the format.
Woo!
This is TeemTHE out with the card rant. Hopefully we'll get back to you guys soon, and peace out.
Peace!